Earlier today, I was watching a video by Benedictine the Truth, and I encountered this absolutely worthless piece of shit internet troll in the comments. I'm going to expose them because that is what they are, and they should not be taken seriously because they are a fucking troll. So here's what they're saying. First, the title of Benedictine's video is "The World is Evil and It's All God's Fault," which I completely agree with. The comment on the video is by this dipshit called Walk with the Spirit. They said, "Talk about ungrateful and hypocritical. Sheesh, brother, seek forgiveness. Your ego won't take you anywhere fun in the end." Which is just a very deliberately ambiguous way of saying that Benedictines will be tortured forever by his evil dictator in the clouds. Okay? And I replied to them with a comment saying, "Why should anyone be grateful for a life that was literally forced onto us? God is evil. That's just a fact." And then he came back with, "Forced how? Prove that you didn't choose it and don't remember." I will wait, sophist. Well, right there, you can tell he's a fucking troll. Of course, I had to answer honestly, and I said, "I can't prove anything, because apparently my memory was wiped. Makes you wonder why, though. What is God hiding from me?" And then I said, "If I did choose it, why don't I have the option to change my mind? I don't want to exist. That's just how it is. If I can't have the option to not exist, then I am being forced to exist right now, you dunce." Which is exactly what Walk with the Spirit is. A real dunce cap wearing piece of shit. And what I said after that was, if I did choose to exist before I was born, then why wasn't that memory preserved, and why doesn't it include the right to simply change my mind? Answer those questions. I will wait, you dunce. And in this case, I'm just replying to them in the same way they're replying to me. You know, counter-trolling a worthless troll. And then this piece of shit proceeds to start laughing at me. "Maybe you chose that too, Einstein. See, you got nothing." Look at those worthless, disgusting laughing emojis. And then I said, "Don't laugh at me, you piece of shit." I said, if I chose to exist before I was born, then my memory of doing so should have been preserved and should have included the right to change my mind. Otherwise, I could not have given my informed consent. Besides, you've got nothing either. If maybes is the best you can come up with, then you're just speculating. And then, of course, he comes back with, "I already answered that. You chose to have your memory wiped. Bro, there is no excuse." Well, you know what? Fuck you, you piece of shit. At this point, you're making things up. I did not choose to have my memory wiped. I was created without my consent. You are a worthless piece of shit, and you can go fuck yourself, Walk with the Spirit. I'm done with you. I am done with you and your rage bait. That's all your comments are. Rage bait. And you know what? I fell for it, unfortunately. This internet troll got under my skin, and I hate it. But I'm exposing them for what they are. Walk with the Spirit is an internet troll and nothing more. They're a worthless piece of shit.